off.
Hey, what's going on, folks? I'm about to show you how you would change out your harmonic balancer on a Chevy Impala. This happens to be a 3-4 year. First thing you gotta do is take off your dust cover like this, and once you take that off, you'll see your harmonic balancer right back there, right there. Alright, so we took off the dust cover. Now what you're gonna need is a size 15 socket to unloosen your actual harmonic balancer, but you also have to take off your belt just by pulling on your tension pulley, and then that'll make your belt come loose like that pretty much. And once you have that done, you want to come down here. That's your harmonic balancer right there. It takes a size 15 socket. We're about to take it off now. Alright, so what we're about to do now is use an impact wrench to take off that size 15 bolt like that. See how that came out? So what we just did was use a size 15 socket to take out that 15-inch bolt, which is right there, which goes in the middle. Then once you use your harmonic balance puller, you have to take it and hook it up. We'll show you that in a second. This right here is your harmonic balancer puller right here. You gotta take the right screws that actually fit inside of your particular balancer that you have. I'm gonna show you how you hook it up. What we're in the process of doing now is actually removing the harmonic balancer. The screws on this one actually is a little bit too long to pull it out, so what we're doing is using some spacers by using some sockets to put in the front of it. That way it has a better grip on it and you can start it pulling off a little easier. So we're just taking a couple sockets, sticking it through the screws that go to your harmonic balancer puller kit, and screwing it back into our harmonic balancer before we put the actual big screw in it that's going to pull it off. I'll show you when it's off. Alright, what we're doing now is actually putting in the large middle screw that actually goes onto your harmonic balancer puller kit. What you want to do is basically screw that screw in until it makes contact with the middle of the harmonic balancer, and then keep on tightening it. And what that does, it pulls the balancer off of the actual, I guess, the port that it's on. Alright, so now it's making contact. Now the next thing we're going to use is a ratchet to pull that out. What we're doing now is using the impact gun to try to pull it off. Alright, now it's off. What we did was use an impact gun. You gotta make sure you have one that's kind of strong to get that off. Now you can see we use that to get it off. And once you take that off, you want to remove your harmonic balancer remover kit. And then you're going to want to take your new one and put it back on. We'll show you that in a minute. Alright, as you can see right there, we have the old harmonic balancer off of it, which goes in right there. We're going to be putting the new one back on. But first what we're going to do is go ahead and put a little bit of DW40 on it. Probably make it go on a little easier. As well as go ahead and spray some up around there.
Pressed off. There's no way you're going to press it back on.
Yeah, and remember that it's actually pressed on there. So once you get it on like that, so it's pressed on, so you got to press it back on. I'm about to show you how to do that now. Alright, now that we put the new harmonic balancer back on, what we're doing now is taking like a large socket and using a sledgehammer to actually hammer it back on to the actual spot where it goes at. You don't want to really try to use your screw to push it back in, because you can strip your screw out if it won't go back on right. So take some WD-40 oil and then take you like a large socket with a sledgehammer and kind of slowly make sure it's even and kind of hammer it back on like that.
Almost there.
Yeah, until you get it all the way back on.
Then take your screw.
And then take your screw and put it inside of it. Alright, so there we go. We got the new harmonic balancer back on. Now what we're going to do is put the size 15 back into the middle up there. Right there where the 15 goes at. And pretty much we'll be done. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and put our dust cover back on and put our belt back on. Alright folks, once again, this is how you would replace a harmonic balancer on a Chevy Impala 3.4 engine. Please check out our other videos and please subscribe. Thanks.